Hello and welcome to the analysis of gold XAUUSD. My name is Vic. Thanks for joining me here. So let's see what has been happening on gold and what kind of opportunities or scenarios we can have in coming days or weeks. So this is what we have on higher time frame here. If I just look at this local structure on a weekly time frame, I'm not going to go through the whole analysis on monthly time frame. You can refer to the previous analysis if you want to, and in there I have explained it. But if I just focus on here, what has happened here is that we have this W pattern. This is a complex W pattern, and the market fell down. Okay, it reached a particular level here, created a double bottom sort of place here. Okay, and then started to rise up. Why is it doing that? Because we have an M pattern, and when M pattern completes, the market goes up. However, so far it has not been able to reach its target. The M pattern has not reached its profit target. Why? Because it can still rise higher here. But even before we look into that bullish scenario, we should pay attention to some of the things which are very easily available here. First of all, this previous structure here, we are still at the same level. Even though last week the market started to go higher, there was a weekly candle which actually turned into a bullish candle, but we are still at the same structure level here. The next level, if it starts to go higher, is going to be around here, the mid of this structure here, and then we have this level here which is going to be approximately here. So these three levels are very important, and these are the levels which I gave you in the previous analysis. So if you have not seen the previous analysis, go and check it out, and also join our Telegram group, because in there I shared a lot of charts. Let's see what we got there. So if I come here, this is where we started from on May 22nd, and these are all the levels that I gave. These are the bullish levels, and if the market breaks through this FCP zone, so far it has not been able to do that. So if it breaks through this FCP zone here, then we are looking at these bearish targets. So far, market has been going up here, and the market has gone slightly above this 1867.5 level, and we are still at the previous structure level. Now, why this was expected to go higher is because of this FCP zone and because of multiple multiple trend lines here. Okay, and the M pattern is there. Now, if the market continues to go higher, where is it going to go? It's going to continue to rise into one of these levels here, which we'll see in a second. So let's go back. Um, let's see what actually happened after that. So here the market came into 1867.5, right exactly into that, and started to fall down. Okay, and we were able to take a very good target, very good trades there. Then market kept on falling from there. Here on a smaller time frame, the market kept on falling from 1867.5 accurately, and then I presented this trend line. I said, watch out this trend line, because if this trend line is broken and confirmed, then market could fall further into one, two, three targets here, or possibly four as well. Okay, so this is how it actually played out. Um, so the market performed a retest of this trend line. So the market actually broke through the trend line. Then we waited for the market to go back up and perform a retest. So this is how the market retested here. Okay, quite exactly what we were expecting. And after that, after retest, the market started to fall. Okay, and we were looking for these horizontal lines as our profit targets. So if I come here, I also posted some of these Watt and Visage targets. um, Watt and Visage gave us very nice profit targets here. Okay, now after the market started to fall, it started to go and target this midpoint. This was the first profit target that we were looking for. It reached the first profit target here. Then it reached the second target here nicely. And after that, it couldn't reach the third target. So where we are right now, the market never reached the third target. It reached the second one and started to go up. But if I go to the smaller time frame, what you will notice that we are simply consolidating, still consolidating. We are still like this. So far, there has been no movement to the upside, no movement to the downside. Here, last week they used the news to collect the stop losses at the bottom, and they push the market above the previous high here to collect the stop losses there. So far there is no clear direction. It is simply consolidating, and it can still go either ways. So let's talk about both scenarios. So if the market actually goes above this level here, then we will probably have a kind of W pattern forming here. Okay, and you already have those targets available, those levels available. I'll show you that in a second, and I'll post this chart in the Telegram group as well. If the market starts to go down, then we will probably have a smaller M pattern here first. And if this previous low is broken, then we will have even bigger structure to be formed. And remember, we still have this double bottom available, which means that a lot of liquidity will be present here. We still have this structure available, again liquidity areas, so the gold can still fall down, but trade what you see. You can anticipate anything, but you must trade what you see. So what I see is that if I get a confirmation above this range, right, then I will look for a long position. If I get a confirmation below this, then I will look for a short position. As simple as that. And um, the clients who have actually ordered the custom report, or the in-depth analysis, have already been given all the zones and levels and all the scenarios in depth. So this is what was given to them. I'm not going to go through all of them, but this is just an idea. So this was a zone which was already given. Market came into this zone, started to go higher, and there were few gaps available here. So this was a gap, and I mentioned in the report that the market could be looking to close all of these gaps first, this one, these ones, and then maybe higher one as well. And we are still in kind of consolidation here. So inside this consolidation, there are WNM patterns, several WNM patterns which are forming. So in this report, we go through we do complete in-depth analysis, much better than what we do in here in the public domain analysis. So these are all the scenarios. Now let's open the chart. Okay, so this is what I just explained, that market is right there, and if it starts to go higher, then you have these levels available here. I'll post the chart in the Telegram group, so you are welcome to join the Telegram group. That's available. The link is available in the description of this video, and you'll be able to see these levels here. Okay, once the market has started to go higher, remember there are two gaps here available at 1906 and 1884. So if it actually lines up with one of your targets, then make sure that you are also looking at that. This third target was never reached, although the market came very close to it. Okay, so that's what it is. On the bearish side of things, if this FCP zone is broken now, we do not know at the moment whether it is going to get broken easily or not, because we are still in consolidation. But if it gets broken, then the next level is going to be around 1755 or so, right? And after that, 1704, the FCP zone, and then 1662, then 1600, then 1573. So all of that has already been mapped, and it has already been given to you in the previous analysis. Let's look at Vata and Visage as well, just to see what has been going on there. So on Vata and Visage, if I go to the monthly time frame, what has been going on here is that market has turned bearish. We can see here the red color has come. This is also red. Now what is happening here is because we have two bullish candles here, and the market is kind of going back for a correction. So the market went up for two candles, went down for two candles, now it is going for a correction. So this is what is happening. And if that is happening, then this water wave, the touch of water wave, can be possible. But remember, trade what you see. So by the end of this month, this candle can completely turn into bearish as well. That is also a possibility. Okay, so if that's what we can see on monthly. Let's go on weekly. The market has gone bearish here. This is bearish, but the water trend is still bullish. So that is why we have this consolidation which is happening here. Okay, and then after that we have the daily time frame. Daily time frame is kind of, it went higher here, but got stuck into water curve. right? If it starts to go higher, then we have these targets available here. Otherwise, what a curve is expected to push the price down. Okay, so this is what we have on Vata and Visage as well. So if you enjoyed this analysis, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other traders and trading communities. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great trading week next week.